Hello, hello. Welcome to the Life in Transitions Experts YouTube channel and Facebook group. I'm your host, Courtney Rollins, here with another piece of content that hopefully will be helpful to you. Now, I am the probate and property specialist here in North Carolina, which means I help make the probate process and the estate planning process easier, particularly when it comes to helping you come up with solutions for your property, whether that's a quick cash sale that purchasing it or helping you secure it and keep it with the family, whatever your needs are, we try to really focus on you and tailor it to you. And today we're going to talk about, in fact, all my content comes directly from folks that I work with and challenges that they may have. So, one disclaimer, I'm not an attorney or financial advisor, so I'm not giving legal or financial advice. I'm just sharing my experience based on uh, exactly that experience that has helped people in the past. So let's take a look and see how we're going to do this. Yeah, let's see. Will it work like that? Or will it work like this? Oh, cool. All right, I'm going to try something new here. Very cool. All right, so I'm going to share my screen and I still get to be a talking head here. Very cool. All right, so today we're talking about how to get your money back from an estate bill you've already paid. So you may be the personal representative of an estate. You may be the one responsible for dealing with the estate. And there's bills that keep coming out. There's filing fees for the court. We know probate is something we want to avoid, but if you're involved in it, we know that it can be pretty expensive because of all the court fees and things of that nature. So if you find yourself paying a bill, you want to make sure that you're able to be reimbursed. And here are some of the steps you need to take to do that in North Carolina. Um, Again, probate is the legal process of settling the affairs of someone who's passed away. If someone passes away with debt in their name or assets in their name that need to go through probate so they can go to the proper be distributed based on the laws of the land, then that needs to take place, and that is the probate process. Now, there are legal instruments, tools that you can use to avoid probate, and I highly recommend you do so. Reach out to me, and I can share some of those tools with you all. Like trust or making sure that you have your beneficiaries designated before you pass. And if we look into it now, we're going to look into it now. Let's say it's a court filing fee. You need to make sure you keep copies of this. Make sure you document it. Contemporary documents. You can put the time, date. Quite often, someone will give you a receipt for a bill that you paid, and make sure that you document that. Now, you also want to check. I'm not sure if I included it in my slides. There are certain bills that aren't um, redeemable. So, for instance, if there's a house in the estate and you're paying the maintenance of it, the utility bills after the person's passed, the court is not responsible for making that payment. So please be aware of that. There are certain fees that regard closing estate that we pay, but after the person's passed, any maintenance usually is not approved. Just want to give you a little heads up. All right. Now you're going to draft a claim. That's essentially just stating that, hey, this is what the bill was. This is how it related to the estate. And this is when it was paid. And uh, this is the I'm this the estate of fill in the blank owes you put your name this amount of money as of this date. So you draft that claim. You can look at other claims to use templates or copy, but it's pretty simple stating this is the bill that is owed. It's then the estate of owes this to, and put your name and information and contact information there, and the way to that you want to be repaid also, like what form or method would you like to be repaid? Be important to put there as well. Now, you need to make sure you submit the claim. What's awesome about North Carolina, so many um, of our folks are going electronic. So when I say folks, I mean courts, which means you can actually go to the court that the county that the probate's taking place, and you can actually put in the file number or search by the person's name, look up the estate, and you can submit a claim to the estate there, or you can mail it in. I would recommend you certify mail and definitely e-file when you can because you automatically have a trace there and you want to keep records, of course. And then you'll wait for the approval. Now, folks usually have about 4 months for once they start from the point of a notice to creditors, which usually goes out from the estate when there's a large estate taking place. That is the publication in the newspaper, and it states this is the estate of fill in the blank, and if you have any debts or claims, you need to send them along. That has to run in a paper for 4 weeks consecutively in North Carolina. And then any possible claims have 3 months after that. So you could be waiting up to about 4 months before you find out if that claim is something that's legit and approved. All right. Include the now if you're the PR, you know you have this timeline. So I would wait for you to pay yourself back until all claims have come in because there is a priority listing of claims. But once that time period's passed for the notes to creditors, then you look at the claims, prioritize them, and of course you include the claim in the accounting when you show that the state had this money and it paid the personal representative, which is you back. You would note that in the final accounting phase, show where that was dispersed so that it's accounted for. And then you disperse the funds based on who needs to get paid and what heirs need their money based on the law. All right. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach back out to me, Courtney Rollins at State Pro Service. You can Courtney at estateproservice.com or go to my website at estateproservice.com. Sign up for a conversation. We'll hop on a Zoom or a phone call, see where you are, and as I quite often say, see if we can point you in the right direction. All right. All right. This is Courtney Rollins with the Life and Transitions Experts YouTube channel, Facebook group. Would love for you to hit a like and subscribe. Until next time, LITE, let your light shine.